Hello and welcome. Don't change that dial. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the Trixie Show.
Okay, so I just screwed up and played a whole bunch of the game without realizing it was not recording. So we finished up all the guild tasks in Rouen, and we are now just arrived at the Genis Royal Academy, fighting every monster there and leveling people up. I like it here. It seems so nice and relaxing. Perfect type of environment for studying, I'd say. Well, everyone's in class at the moment. It'll get pretty noisy, and if you just wait around a little while. We're having the campus festival soon. And so basically, I turned in the orbital gun, I finished the Phantom Thief B Mayor's quest in Rouen, and then I came here. So I guess people are busy preparing for it. Correct. I want to introduce you to the head of the student council, but she's in class. So I'll take you to the dean's office first. Why there? Let's meet Dean Collins. He's in charge of the whole academy. His office is on the first floor of the main building, to the right. Got it. Well, let's go meet the dean then. I'm back, Dean Collins. Hello, Chloe. And who might you be? It's nice to meet you, Dean. We're from the Bracer Guild. But you're so young. Very impressive indeed. Are you by any chance here because of the fire at the orphanage? Yes, actually. Chloe explained the entire situation surrounding the fire to Dean Collins. I see. That's terrible. I wish I could do something to help. Well, first there's the matter of cheering up the children. Perhaps I could start there. Yes, sir. In that case, I will work on the play with Estelle and Joshua. I think that's a good idea. Estelle and Joshua, I wish you both the best. Do what you can. Yes, sir. To the best of our meager ability. I'm letting the head of the student council handle the matter of the play. Her name is Jill. She can tell you far more about it than I ever could. I'll see about setting up dorm rooms for you. Dorms? Well, the campus festival is almost upon us. I'd imagine that you'll need to rehearse every day for long hours. And if that's the case, you'll need a place to sleep, will you not? Oh, okay. That would be greatly appreciated. Lessons seem to have concluded for the day. Why not go and introduce yourselves to the president then? Yes, sir. We should go to the student council room next. It's to the right of the main building, on the second floor of the clubhouse. Okay, let's go. So busy. The budgets for all the concession stands have been checked over. No problems with sending out the invitations. Now all that's left is the play. If we can't find anyone to fill the last 2 roles, the only option might be for us to fill them in ourselves. Oh no, there's no way you're acting in the play. The horrors I've witnessed when we first tried those costumes on are going to haunt me for the rest of my life. Don't remind me, I never want to wear anything like that ever again. I'm back, Jill. Hello, Hans. Chloe, I heard about the fire. It must have been awful. Are the matron and the kids alright? Yes, they're fine. For now. The orphanage just burnt to the ground, though. I see. Well, try to keep your spirits up. Fretting won't do anyone any good. The best thing we can do is make the play something the kids can enjoy. Yes, Matron Teresa gave us the same advice. So we'll give it our best. With your help, I'm sure everything will turn out fine. To think I was stressing about it just a few minutes ago. Who are your friends? Nice to meet you. My name's Estelle. I'm Joshua. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. You must be the ones Chloe spoke of before. I told you I'd bring them here. They'll be helping too. Oh, that's a relief. I'm glad to meet both of you. I'm Jill Rudener. I'm head of the student council. I'll be directing the play. And I'm the vice president, Hans. It's nice to meet you both. Likewise. Good to meet you too. You know. What? With racers here, maybe we can incorporate stunts. Are you good at the sword, Estelle? Well, my father mainly trained me on the staff, but I'm not hopeless at least. Okay, then that settles it. You'll have a big sword fight with Chloe. Whoa, a sword fight? She means in the play, of course. There's a duel between the 2 knights at the climax of the play. It's a really powerful scene. It's perfect for the final act. We don't have any girls who can use a sword well enough to compete with Chloe, much less to make it good. She beat every guy in the fencing tournament and took the top spot. Oh wow. She actually beat out Hans in the final match. Thanks for reminding me, Jill. It's not that I'm no good, it's just that Chloe's way better. I'm still only an amateur. I don't think I'd be any match for a professional like Estelle. And again, with the modesty. But hey, if you need my help, I'm your girl. We can do it, Chloe. I'm sure we can. Thank you. You know, a duel between 2 female knights ought to be pretty unique. Female knights? They're going to be playing the 2 male knights. But that leaves us without a role for Joshua. Oh my, whatever shall we do? He deserves to play a crucial role in this. Yes, a crucial role. I think we have just the part for him. And what kind of play is this exactly? It's called Madrigal for the White Magnolia. It's a famous story, set in a time where there are nobles and commoners. A princess is courted by both a knight of royal blood and a commoner. In spite of their different social classes, the 3 have been friends since childhood. As you can imagine, this leads to complications between the nobles and the commoners. And there's a great happy ending to the whole thing. Hey, that sounds like fun. So then, why are the girls playing the guy roles? It's just something to make the production more interesting this time. Having guys and girls switch roles, that is. Really? Wow, and the teachers are okay with this? And sexual discrimination. Be free of gender roles. Put that in light. The teachers love the idea. Personally, I just thought people get a kick out of it. Jill, you're incorrigible. Yep, though she says she prefers the title Evil Genius. I'm totally up for this. Hey, hold on a second. From what you're telling me then, the crucial role you need me to play is... Yep, you're really doing us a massive favor here. Thank you for introducing us to such nice people, Chloe. I'm sorry, Joshua. So these are our costumes. I figured that if we're playing nice, we'd be all armored up. Well, armor and helmet won't work so well if we want people to see you act. That's why I decided to arrange things so you'd be dressed more like the Royal Guardsman. Oh, I got it. It's perfect for Chloe. She's petite. Thank you so much. I think it suits you also. Really? Say, why are we dressed in different colors? Because I'm playing the Azure Knight, Oscar. And you're playing the Ruby Knight, Julius. It makes the play more colorful. Okay then. What about Joshua? The object of your affection is the fair Princess Cecilia. Come on, Princess, this way. Oh, wait, I'm not in the moment yet. If you're going to say something, say it. Don't leave me in suspense. Well, how should I put it? I think it looks perfect. I'm shocked. You look beautiful. Indeed, such poise. Why, if I didn't know what's really going on under there, I'd be smitten at the very sight of you. Well, thank you for being so honest about it. At least, I'm not so thrilled, but this is just as I'd hoped. I think everyone will be pretty pleased with the casting. Come on, everyone. Let's make this a play everyone will remember. Yay! Afterward, Estelle and Joshua each slept in their respective dormitories. Okay, Estelle, please use this bed. Thank you. That means you and Jill are in the same room. You two must be close. We have been ever since we first started here. As roommates, we're pretty much inseparable. By the way, I have a proposition for you. What? We want to be an honorary best friend of mine. After all, we're going to be working together. You don't mind, do you? Of course not. You're not superseding me, I hope. We're a best friend trio, right? Yes, of course we are. New best friends, Jill and Chloe. Wonderful. Looks like it's just us girls in here. This'll be fun. No need to worry about boys prying eyes while we're here. You make it sound so dirty. You're so innocent. Like a little lamb. Well, that's just me. Just for that, I'm not making any sweets. Oh, well, pardon me. I apologize for offending you, Mademoiselle Chloe. Oh, try again. What's wrong, Estelle? What's wrong with all the staring? It's no big deal. I've just got a little green monster on my shoulder. What do you mean? I have some friends back in Roland, but the most we ever did was have sleepovers. I think it must be nice to have someone close living under the same roof with you. What do you mean? Or what do you think, Chloe? I'm not sure. I don't really understand what it would make you jealous, Estelle. I concur. I almost want to ask where you get off saying something like that. Why would you say that? Oh, come on. You've got a traveling companion, don't you? A pretty nice-looking one, to boot. Who you've also, I don't know, lived under the same roof with? Are you talking about Joshua? That's kind of a silly question. You've got a hot guy with you all the time, and you're jealous of us living in an all-girl household? I'm playing a tiny violin for you, like minuscule in size. Shows what you know. Joshua is more like a big brother to me. Us living together is more like a family thing. Oh, a family thing, she says. I wonder if Joshua feels the same way. Huh? Bet that's not what a guy his age would think. It's gotta be tough for him to always be around a pretty girl like you. Enough, Jill. I'm so sorry, Estelle. Jill has a bad habit of picking on people. If we're gonna talk about bad habits, is there something you'd like to say? Nope, I'm good. Come on, don't mess with me like that. And really, Joshua? I mean, come on, no way. Someone's in denial. Jill. Oops, I just remembered. I have to give my daily report to the teachers before bed. So, good night, ladies. Sleep well. I swear. Oh, right. Estelle? If you'd like, I can lend you some of my pajamas. Estelle? Huh? Oh, right, pajamas. Sure, that sounds great. With that, Estelle and Joshua's unlikely life at the Royal Academy had begun. In the morning, they would wake up and go to school, just like the other students. All throughout the morning, they attended lessons with the other students. As the day wore on, lunch was enjoyed by all over pleasant, silly conversation, mostly revolving around how Joshua might look in heels. School was followed by rigorous rehearsals that lasted late into the night. Everyone was having such fun that time seemed to fly by. And the day before the festival, my friend, I fear that this was inevitable. Perhaps fate always intended for us to meet in so base a fashion. Speak, that we may be both unburdened, if nothing else for our beloved princess. We would cleave a path with fate with our own hands, but at this moment my words and her smile seem lost. Has fear clutched your heart, Oscar? But what is this passion that pierces me to the quick? Though I have no wish to fight you again, it would seem that I am left with little choice. Before the storm, by the name of the revolution, should claim us both, take up your sword, and we shall let fate decide. Yes, and may the goddess above see our spirits as they truly are. Come then, let it be done. Indeed. Phew. Phew. Woohoo! I finally got through the scene with no mistakes. And a convincing performance it was. I've got nothing on you, though. I don't think you flipped a single line. Well, I've been familiar with the script for a long time. I think I learned it about the same rate you're going. I really appreciate you taking the trouble to rehearse. It's no big deal. You've kind of been my guide through it all. I think you would make a great bracer personally. You flatter me. We'll finally do this for real tomorrow. I hope Matron Teresa and the children will enjoy it. They really mean a lot to you, don't they? They're like your family. I'm sorry, did I say something wrong? No, you're exactly right. They're the ones who taught me the real value of family. Both my parents died shortly after I was born. What? I was left in the care of an affluent relative. I never wanted for anything, but I really had no idea what having a family was like. It was 10 years ago that I met the matron. 10 years ago? Was that during the 100 Days War? Yes, that was when I came to Rouen. Everyone I knew had scattered trying to escape the imperial forces. Matron Teresa and her husband Joseph took me in and cared for me. Wow. After the war ended, we waited several months for word to come of my relatives. She and Joseph were so kind to me. That was when I first understood what it must be like to have a mother and father, and how it must be to have a family to be with. Chloe, I'm sorry. I've been rambling. You must be bored to tears. No, not at all. Let's really show everyone tomorrow how it's done. Right. I was worried before, but I'm really excited now. Jill and Hans have worked hard on this, haven't they? Yes, indeed. But I think Joshua has really been the biggest help. I never expected him to be such a good actor. Yeah, he acted all uninterested, but he sure plays the role of the spoiled princess well. He definitely nailed the mannerisms. I've seen professionals turn in worse performances. Does he have any experience in theater? I don't really know much about his life before I met him. Whatever went on back then, he's never wanted to talk about it. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to pry. Don't sweat it. He's always been the type to be good at whatever he does. He's always so calm and collected. Sometimes he gets flustered though, and that's when he's really cute. What? Perhaps our roles should have been reversed. Huh? Julius and Oscar. Somehow I think you would prefer to play Oscar. Oh, how come? Well, maybe. I mean, Julius is the son of a noble, and I'm sure don't know anything about that. That's not what I mean. It's more about, the ending. Oh, you mean right. Well, it's just Joshua, and hey, do you mean you wouldn't like kissing Joshua? Don't be ridiculous. Still, it does seem rather risque. Come on, you're starting to sound like Jill. Besides, Joshua just sees me like a little sister. Does he? He's always treating me like a little kid, especially with my dad around. It drives me nuts. Anyway, there's absolutely nothing like that going on. Okay. Ah, here you are. Joshua. Hans. Rehearsal's over, and you're still practicing. That's some dedication you two have. Ready for the big duel scene? Just leave it to us. It'll be flawless. Really? I look forward to seeing it. Anyway, what are you two doing here? Were you looking for us? Yeah, today's the last day that you two will be staying with us in the dorms, right? I was thinking we could have a big dinner to pump ourselves up. Maybe. Yeah, let's do it. I think it sounds like a great idea. By the way, wasn't Jill with you? She was called away by the dean some time ago. I'll go check on her. I'll come with you. You guys go on ahead to the cafeteria. Okay, let's go to the cafeteria. As you wish, boss. Don't call me that. Looks like they've really hit it off. Sometimes it worries me that he doesn't really let people get close. What? Oh, it's nothing. Okay then, let's go get changed. It'd be kind of embarrassing to walk around like this. I have to agree. That should do it. Want to go meet up with Jill? Alright, let's go to the dean's office. Alright. Ron's almost here, but it'll be the last time I get to see you in your Azure Knight costume. He's kind of ashamed if you think about it. I see. Thank you. I'm bushed. At this rate, I'll never finish getting these decorations up. And all the students who were helping me are busy with other stuff. Just look around. There are still plenty of places that aren't decorated yet. Uh-oh. There's no scent or curtain. That might not look so good. See what I mean? If you see any of the bare spots like that, please let me know. I'll be over to get them fixed up in a jiffy. I think you know what to keep an eye out for. Any place like this where there are no decorations. I've got it. If I spot any, I'll let you know. I appreciate it. The gate is firmly shut. Huh? What's wrong? Don't you think a tapestry should go here? It would look nice just opposite the door. Ah. We should let Mr. Parks know. Yes, let's. Yeah, I see what you mean. I'll get right to work on it. I'll be glad to help. Thanks. I appreciate it. Alright, that should do it. Let me know if you see any more. Sure thing. Yes, sir. There's no flag here. See, the other buildings have flags over the doors. So it would seem. I suppose that the decorating isn't finished here then. Let's go tell Mr. Parks about it. Okay. Oh, you're right. Nice touch. Okay, I'll go take care of it. Why don't we come and help? Yeah, sounds good. Hey, thanks. I'd be glad for the help. Alright, that should do it. Let me know if you see any more. Sure thing. Yes, sir. Everything that's gone into making it is just right. We put some serious practice, so don't worry. Okay, we're all set. Well, let's let this wait till tomorrow. You were doing all that work, huh? I've been considering backing out of play too. Of course I did. Do you think I'd really play as a commoner? If I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it right. Unfortunately, if I had to give the lead role, I'm impressed. All of these have those on them. What else is missing? Door's locked. Night is upon us, did you know? Just north of here is an old building that used to be part of the school. Way back when it was refitted to serve as a military stronghold. I bet you couldn't make it out of there alive. Ooh. Some of the kids came by earlier looking for the key to unlock the old building. They wanted materials for set dressing, they said. They went in some time ago, but I haven't heard from them since. There's a lot of students who haven't come back from their dorm rooms yet. I might go make my rounds before curfew. It's almost time for bed. Oh wait, the play. Chloe? Hello, Logic. Are you still working on a research for your class presentation? Yes, I'm almost finished. I'm missing a few research materials needed to back up the points made in the presentation. Oh my, that's terrible. Specifically, I need all 3 volumes of Ruan Economics series. It appears that some miscreant has carried them out of the reference section. I suppose you've seen them in your run school, have you? I don't think so. I see. Well, they must be around here somewhere. If you should happen to find them, please let me know. We shall. If we find them, you'll be the first to know. Miss Riola is so damn hot, but she's really upfront about things and seems low maintenance, which always scores big points with me. On the other hand, I don't get the feeling that there's a beating heart underneath Miss Milla's chilly exterior. Man, there's something about a woman wearing a pair of glasses that really suits her. Well, far be it for me to challenge a strongly held opinion. But wouldn't that also apply to Jill? It's not just about the glasses. Sure, women just have this glamour to them. Feeling a little anxious, are we? Never in my life. Didn't they just say they were going to their seats? What's this all about? Boys can be so hopeless sometimes. Well, Josh was in on this conversation too. I'm kind of surprised. So, how far have you gone with Estelle? I know you're not going to tell me you haven't done anything with her. Sorry to disappoint you, but you have an overactive imagination. What am I supposed to say? Not that it would be any of your business, mind you. Huh, you don't say. I just figured you two would make a good couple. So if you've given up on that, what's your plan of attack on Chloe? You might have to practice, but if you'd straighten up a little, you could be a good match for her. And what's that supposed to mean? You want to get out of here and go on to the dean's office? Yes, you need to meet up with Jill. Hey, that's a great idea. That's our dean, always level-headed. You flatter me. Can I assume I can entrust the list to you? Yes, sir. I'll take care of it. Excuse us. Oh, we're sorry. Are we interrupting? No, we're just finishing up. Actually, Dean, don't say anything. You'll spoil the fun tomorrow. What? You're acting all suspicious. So what are you plotting this time, Joe? You have to wait until tomorrow to find out. Anyway, what's up? Do you need me for something? Yes, actually. Clay explained the evening feast that had been planned for the next day in anticipation of the play's success. Oh, that sounds fine. I'm just hoping and praying that the festival is a big success. Let's give it all we've got. Barring any major complications, I think tomorrow will go just fine. Yes, sir. Come on, Joel. Let's go to the cafeteria. Okay. I don't remember where the I think it's in another building. We're here. Oh, thanks everyone. Thank you, Joe. Hey, we've been waiting for you. Now, are you ready to order some food? Oh man, my stomach cries out for nourishment. Finishing up the play and having to run hither and yon like a madman really works up an appetite. But that all ends up after today, right? You're right, I've got to get it motivated. Got the new job to deal with and all. Wait, what? What new job? Yeah, I'll tell you about it later. Let's go out there and stir things up. We're gonna make this festival a huge success. I'll be counting on you, Estelle. You too, Joshua. Oh, I'm all over it. We'll do our absolute best. That evening, everyone spent a rather busy hour in the cafeteria. At the end, they all raised a toast, with soft drinks, to the success of the play. Afterward, they returned to the dorm and went to bed early, in order to be prepared for the busy day ahead. And on the day of the festival, the stage is set perfectly. The lights are just right. Okay, looks like we're ready to unleash our masterpiece. We'll be opening soon. We've got a bit before everything starts, though. Go have some fun in the meantime. Now you're talking. I'm gonna stuff my face with something from every food stand out there. Looking around is fine. But if you eat too much, you'll be too full to move on the play. Yeah, I probably shouldn't overdo it. Hey, aren't you guys gonna come with us? Can't. We still got student council business to deal with. You'll be fine. Go have some fun. What? What student council business? And didn't you say the same thing yesterday? Is there something I can do to help? We're fine. I promise. All you need to do is show Stella and Joshua around. Aren't the Pipsqueaks going to be showing up soon? Oh, right. Sorry. We'll have time enough to go out and enjoy the festival. Oh, yeah, and Joshua, if you see any hot girls out there, I expect you to beeline it right back here and tell me. Got it? I wouldn't want any of them missing out on the pleasure of my company. Yeah, I got it. Tall, gorgeous, sensual, charming. Did I miss anything? My friend, I couldn't have said it better myself. I swear, you're hopeless. What's up, gals? The time you've all been waiting for has finally arrived. The 52nd Genus Royal Academy Campus Festival has begun. Holy, tons of people. Well, Estelle, what did you think was going to happen when the gates were unlocked? This massive festival that they were talking about everyone coming to. Well, this is the famed Genus Royal Academy after all, so it's definitely not your average school festival. Well, we are expecting a lot more visitors this year than usual. Alright, it's finally here. Come on, Hans, let's go. Alright. We'll be in the student council office, so come see us if you need us. Sure thing. Best of luck, you two. Shall we go look around? Works for me. Where should I start? I come here every year. Oh, hi. Did you want to try one? It's pretty good. Oh my, look how low the prices are. It smells so good, I'm so hungry. Wow, there are quite a few different shops. Festival's nice and all, but I want to see what the typical school day is like. As a parent, I'd like to see how my child is going to spend his time. Yeah, no, don't get so excited. Young folks certainly are energetic. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, ladies. How would you like some light, fluffy popcorn? It's a healthier option than, say, candy. Ooh, popcorn. Oh, well, it's a little candy store. Would you like some candy? It's super delicious and better than popcorn. I was told to say that. I wonder what my grandson's classroom is. If it isn't Estelle and Joshua, what brings you two here? Hi, Niall. Are you here for business or pleasure? Lots of people in the entertainment industry were invited. Did you ever find a link between all those bits of information you found? I wonder. Actually, before I get into that, I'm hungry. I think I'll go fetch me some grub. I'm great at science and biology, but I'm really novice in the kitchen. Oh well, I'll work on getting the basics at least. Oh, hello, Gilbert. Hello, Chloe. How have all your preparations been completed? Yep, we practiced hard, learned our lines since the afternoon, waxing the hair off Joshua's face and arms. All that's left is the doing now. I see. I look forward to seeing the results of your efforts. It's been some time since I was last here, but I still love my old alma mater. I have many fond memories of this place. What a pretty building. I should take a little breather before I walk around anymore. I came to see my big sister. Anything else to do? Feel like my wife and I moved to Menoria years ago, but this is the first time visiting the Royal Academy. I came here with Clem and the other kids. There's just stories of how I should visit the Royal Academy if I ever traveled. Today's campus is so busy. Where have I seen her before? I think she was with Colonel Richard in the Sky Bandit hideout. Haha, Colonel Leftis spoke of coming to visit. He still has his hands full at the moment, though. I'm sure he'll be free to drop by in a while. Huh? Professor Alba, is that you? Well, Estelle and Joshua, this is a pleasant surprise. I trust you're doing well. Were you invited here for the festival? Sadly, no. I'm here on other business. I've come to investigate a new discovery within the Sephiral Tower. I was hoping the Academy could provide me with some useful materials. Wow, you're really dedicated. Well, I have to be. Research hasn't made me wealthy, so I'm fueled by pure enthusiasm. On a related note, the Academy's curriculum is divided into a few courses, isn't it? Will there be any exhibitions? Yes, although of the 3 courses available to study here, only the Social Studies class will have an exhibition. The students are displaying the results of an independent research project. I see. I recall my own days as a student. So where's this research publication made? Oh, Oh, okay. Ah, this must be your first time at the academy, right? Let's see. How to explain? Indeed, the campus is fairly littered with buildings. If you'd like, we can take you there. That would be helpful, but I'd hate to spoil your fun here. Oh, it's fine. We're not doing anything major right now. I see. Well, in that case, I would greatly appreciate you showing me the exhibition hall whenever you have time. I'll be waiting for you right here in the cafeteria. Okay, that should do it. That's our projected budget. We should be okay since that's not that much. Documents are all set to go. The dean to approve them. You having fun? Did not mean to go in there. I'm gonna come back down here. Well, you certainly pulled out all the stops, haven't you? So many areas of interest, from history to economics. Thank you so much. This looks like smashing fun. It's my pleasure to help, sir. Social studies is my major, so I hope you enjoy looking around. I've never been any good at this whole academics thing. These days, you're really going to have to get over that. Being a bracer requires knowledge in many different areas of study. Well, I'm itching to start looking around, so if you'll excuse me. Thank you again for showing me the way here. I came with my son to check out the Royal Academy campus. We've got to get a focus. Oh my gosh, nap time. Look what the classes here are like. Want to stand by? We're like the information desk. We can explain the social studies, periodical, and plainer terms if anyone asks. No haunted houses this year. Too cliched, I guess. My class is fairly low-key. To be honest, I think the research periodical is pretty plain. It's okay. I'm just glad we have readers. Just saying there are more people here than usual. Well, have you seen the size of the crowd? Or they're all on vacation. It's just those two on this floor. It's Chloe. Oh, you're all here. Hey kiddos, glad you could make it. Are you having fun? Yeah, it's awesome. I ate so much candy I puked. I told you not to be such a pig. Is Matron Teresa with you? Yep, she's talking to those people over there. Here she is. Good afternoon, all. Matron Teresa. Good afternoon, matron. Thank you very much for inviting us here today. The children and I have enjoyed it greatly. Hey, Miss Chloe. When's your plaything supposed to start? We've all been looking forward to it. I see. Well, you have to wait just a little bit longer. Did you know that both Estelle and Joshua are going to be able to play with me? Really? That's going to be so cool. What part are you going to be playing, Mr. Joshua? Well, how to put this? Oh, by the way, are you guys still staying in Minoria? Yes, through the continued goodwill of the innkeepers. That said, however... Hey guys, do you want to see the costumes that'll be used in the play? They are pretty dresses and suits of armor. Pretty dresses? Suits of armor? I guess I have your attention. I'll give you an exclusive sneak peek at them before the play even starts. Yay! I want to go too. I'll be backstage. Come when you're ready. Okay, now follow me. Joshua is such a thoughtful boy. I don't want to speak of this in front of the children. You mean? Yes, I've chosen to accept the mayor's offer. We will impose upon the Minorians no longer. I will tell the children today after the festival. I see. That's sad, but I suppose you have no choice. Please, don't look at me so. Grand Cell is easily reachable by airship. Moreover, I can look for work while I'm there. If I save enough Mira, I'll be able to rebuild the orphanage someday. Matron. Now then, let us find the children, shall we? I would imagine they're a bit much for Joshua to handle on his own. Whoa, this is so cool. I wonder if I could wear it. And how short you are. I wish I could try on a white dress. Well, you look like you're having fun. Where'd Joshua go? Mr. Joshua? He left after he brought us here. We should wait here until the girls arrive. Is something wrong? Ice nose. Mr. Joshua went looking for the guy with silver hair. Silver hair? Yeah, he helped us get out of the fire before. His hair is all shiny and pretty. What? So he's been seen on campus? Just for a second though. Mr. Joshua was sure surprised. Polly, dummy, why didn't you come and tell any of us? Because I was eating a crepe. Estelle? I know. I'll be right back, matron. Yes, that's fine. Chloe, would you please go with her? By your leave. Hey, you're going too? Yes, I'm sorry. We'll see you at the play. Yeah, it's gonna knock your socks off. Anyway, let's go find Joshua. I don't know who that guy with the silver hair is, but even without meeting him, he totally creeps me out. Just a moment, please. Siege. Scree? I need to ask you something. Did you see where Joshua went? Scree! I don't think I'll ever get tired of that. Wait, is he headed to the old school building down the back road? Yes. Shall we? strange. I could have sworn. But it couldn't be. Joshua. Hey, you two. You need to stop making us worry about you. I almost had a heart attack when I heard you went chasing after some guy with silver hair. How did you know? Polly told us. I guess she saw you. She's a pretty sharp-eyed kid. I did follow a man matching that description out this way, but I guess I lost him. Oh my. He must have been pretty talented if he managed to give you the slip. Any idea who he was? I'm afraid not. I don't think it was our arsonist, though. I tailed him as long as I could. I see. By the way, why'd you run off by yourself? My thoughts exactly. You could have at least left us a message. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to worry you. Who said I was worried? I was just pointing out the importance of teamwork. You're a terrible liar. Not 5 minutes ago, you were in a total panic. I was not. And hey, you were pretty concerned yourself. Thank you, both of you. Your attention, please. All play personnel, please report to the auditorium right away. Once again, all play personnel, please report to the auditorium right away. Thank you. Oh yeah, it's almost time, isn't it? Yes, we should get into costume and the play will start soon. Alright then, let's do this. Oh, what about that guy with the silver hair? I suppose that all we can do is let Karna know and warn her to keep an eye out. The three then spoke to Karna about the silver-haired man and left for the auditorium immediately afterward. 30 minutes later... Wow, look at all the people. Okay, now I'm getting kind of nervous. You'll be fine, Estelle. This is what all the rehearsals were for. Besides, once we start up, you'll forget they're even there. You're the type who can only focus on one thing at a time anyway. Just one thing at a time, huh? Well, I guess I'll just focus on the boy in the dress then. That'll be easy. Okay, you two can have your little spat another time. This year's campus festival is already a big success. And we have many esteemed individuals here, such as the Duke and the Mayor. We can't afford to be intimidated. So just remember our number one rule and you'll be fine. If you're gonna puke, do it off stage. You've done a good job of keeping the festival lively so far. Now let's close it out with a real bang. Without further ado, the Student Council proudly presents Madrigal of the White Magnolia. Enjoy the show. In the year 1100 of the Septian calendar, 100 years ago, Liberal was still a land of nobles and aristocrats. But commoners too held some power, and they were prodigious traders that grew more influential with each passing year. During this period, there was much friction between the classes, and the nobles and commoners clashed often. As time went on, these clashes were intensified. The intercession of the royal family and the church failed to end their squabbling. The stage was set for a final conflict. A year had passed since illness stole the king from his people. Our tale begins on an early spring evening in the rooftop garden of Grancel Castle. The streetlights shine on everyone, each bright with their own happiness. And in spite of all that, here you are, Princess. Please, don't you think you should be going to bed soon, Your Royal Highness? Staying up so late can surely do you no good. It's all right. If I should fall ill, if that happened, then perhaps I could avoid becoming the last ember in this dying flame we call liberal. Please do not speak of such things. Your Highness, you are the most exalted individual in liberal. If you were to take a husband, you could take control of the kingdom. I will not marry. Despite my father's wishes, I shall not consent to it. Why? But why, Your Highness? You have 2 fine men as suitors, after all. One is Sir Julius of the Chivalric Order of the Imperial Guards, and the eldest son of a duke. And Sir Oscar, commoner though he may be, he has been recognized often in his battles against the Empire. Both such fine men. No one knows better than I the quality of their characters. Oh, Oscar, Julius, how am I to choose between you? Oh my, isn't that Joshua playing the role of Princess? I suppose that Jill has put a great deal of thought into this reverse casting business. Indeed, ma'am. He plays his role well. The 2 maids leave much to be desired. Do you remember, Oscar, how we spent our boyhood days in this alley, running about and pretending our sticks were swords? I could never forget, Julius. In those days it was all so simple, with you and with Cecilia alike. I treasure that time greatly. I recall how stunned I was. I would always conspire to play with her in secret, only to discover another had been doing the same. She was as lovely as the sight of the falling petals in the spring. Indeed, fair Cecilia was like unto our very own sun. But her light would dim with each day that passed. The nobles and the commoners, the fury of that conflict could never have been avoided. The princess's grief is easily understandable. Cruel fate mocks us so. For it is our very existence that has brought her such sorrow. Oh, wow, they're so cool. I hate to say it, the guy kind of looks cuter than the girls. Hush now, and watch the show. Know this, Julius. The commoners' impudence can be tolerated no more. If they should forget their place and no longer view us as their superiors, liberals' power structure could surely fall into ruin. If I may, Father, it has been roughly 10 years since the Eastern Republic was founded. Perhaps the eventual seizing of power by the common people is inevitable in any state. Speak not of such repulsive events. What is freedom? What is equality? What is anything if commoners and nobles alike should cast all tradition aside? Better we should fall to our knees before the Empire's military and concede to their will. Father? No, that's a damn fine duke up there. You know, if the commoners get all high and mighty and your whole society collapses. You're right, perhaps it'd be best to keep our voices down. Oscar, I'm expecting great things from you. If you can get the royal family on our side, we will have great advantage over the nobles. And that advantage would allow us to seize power. But Chairman, I cannot consent to this. I could never use Cecilia for political gain. Always putting others before yourself, I see. Even though you now have a chance to become king, albeit only on paper. If he would refuse, it would lead only to a bloody uprising and subsequent revolution. The royal family, and surely the nobles as well, would disappear into the shadows of history. Chairman. Impressive. They've really done their research. I've had several doubts about this ever since I first heard about the reverse role gimmick. The students have put a great deal of work into this, it seems. The young bracers have had no small hand in this either. I do not wish bloodshed on anyone, revolution or not. I cannot simply allow Julius and Cecilia to die. As for myself, I know not what I should do. I'm no good. I'm gonna be sick. Are you alright? You must have had quite a bit more than you can handle. It may be spring, but you surely catch your death if you sleep out here. Thank you, good Sir Knight. It has nothing to do with being knight, but rather a simple concern. I'd have to be quite the young fool not to see what I must do. You've got that right. What? My arm. Just a touch of anesthetic on the blade. Now, if you'd be so kind as to sit still. Curse you, assassin. Who sent you? Just a noble who wants you out of the picture. He wanted it badly enough to pay me up front and pretty well at that. All you need to do is die. I get it. Not bad. Not bad at all. So up next we should have... Whoops. Almost got so wrapped up I forgot about my work. Long has it been since you have entered my sight, fair princess. Yes, Julius, it truly has. I cannot help but notice that Oscar is not with you today. Back when my father yet breathed, both of you were oft spoken of by the maids of the court. As you well know, your highness, the kingdom is in the midst of a crisis most dire, and as such, he and I may never be as close as once we were. I confess I came to you today to ask a favor. What favor would that be? That you would allow he and I, head of the chivalric order of the High Guard, and a young general, to engage in a duel of honor, and that the victor shall be granted the great honor of becoming your husband. Haha, quite dramatic indeed. Caught up in the conflict between noble and commoner, these two close friends have finally decided on a duel. Princess now realizes their determination and keeps silent. And on the day of the duel, two knights step into the grand arena of the royal city. Many have come to witness it, commoner, noble, and all social castes in between. But conspicuously absent from the proceedings is the one over whom they fight, Princess Cecilia herself. My friend, I fear that this was inevitable. Perhaps fate always intended for us to meet in so base a fashion. Speak, that we may both be unburdened, if nothing else, for our beloved princess. We would cleave a path through fate with our own hands. But at this moment, my words and her smile seem lost. Has fear clutched your heart, Oscar? Perhaps, but what is this passion that pierces me to the quick? As I see you with blade drawn, I feel as though I've been waiting for this moment. Before this storm by the name of revolution should claim us both, we shall let fate decide our outcome. Yes, and may the goddess above see our spirits as they truly are. Come then, let it be done. On guard. Impressive, Julius. I should say the same of you. But still, you seem to hesitate. What troubles you, Oscar? Is this the extent of your skill? Perhaps the tales of your acts of valor against the Empire were grossly overstated. Aha! Well done, Julius. Magnificent swordsmanship. Gah. Oscar, your arm. I've had worse. 'Tis but a scratch. Neither of our blades connected with flesh, not even a glancing blow. Your wound was struck prior. This is a tactic most loathed, Duke Redmont. Was this your intention from the start? Ha ha ha. I'll thank you to cease slandering my good name. Are you implying that I instigated this? Father, is it true? Did you? It's all right, Julius. My own inexperiences brought this about. Besides, I've received far worse on the field of battle. I'll put everything I have behind my next strike. I intend to kill you. Oscar. Very well, I will wager it all on my next strike as well. For the fair princess and the future of the very kingdom. He who lives when all is said and done will inherit the responsibility for all. And he who dies will watch over it all from the realm of the spirits. Such is also the pride of the night. I suppose it is. Yeah, no. Princess. Cecilia, why? Were you not in attendance? Oh, Oscar. Julius. I did not wish to observe a duel between the two of you. I felt I had to find a way to put a stop to this fight. Praise Dios that I arrived in time. Cecilia. Princess. Hear me, all in attendance. Dismiss me and set aside your differences. Please. Are we not all liberal? And do we not love this land? There's so little that separates us from one another. If you would but take your foe's hand, surely we would find peaceful resolution. Your Highness, you need say no more. My vision fades. But what of you two? Will you not do as I ask? Your will be done, my princess. At your side. Strange. Everything is floating. When I was young, I would sneak out of the castle down to the alley. Oscar, Julius, you both always had smiles for me. I love your smiles. So please, don't ever stop. Princess? No, this can't be. Princess? I'll do anything. Please, no. Cecilia, you... Our poor princess. I just don't understand why she'd do such a thing. Our princess gave her life that we might stop this unending dispute. Compared to that sacrifice, what a trifle is the pride of a nobleman. Had we not been fighting, it never would have come to this. Only now, when it is too late, do I see our folly. Is this the fate of all men with their spirits still shackled to their flesh? Adios, great goddess of the skies, we now know of your great resentment. There is much that you do not yet understand, it seems. I granted you flesh to be your vessel, but your spirits still know more of freedom and nobility. Such contempt for it lies only within you, yourselves. So beautiful. A more beautiful voice I've never heard. It's amazing. Aidios herself has graced us with her presence. The goddess. Incredible. Hear me, young knights. I have observed your contest. You are both courageous and strong, yet something vital within you is broken. It is as you say. Your own immaturity is what invited this fate upon us. Or our own immaturity is what invited this fate upon us. Has your hate for the nobles and monarchy blinded you to the fact that we are all but men? I'm ashamed. Duke, you know your sins better than anyone else could. And you, all the rest of you who have simply watched these events unfold, there is something fundamental within you that is lost as well. Strike your hand upon your breast and think well upon this. And now it seems that you have each remembered your hearts. As such, perhaps hope yet remains for Liberal, so long as you never forget the lessons learned this day. Oh, she has vanished. Where am I? Princess? Cecilia? Oh my. Julius? Oscar? Have you both been called up to heaven as well? It's a genuine miracle. Princess? Oh, praise Idius. Why are the two of you here? And the Duke, and the chairman. And then, I'm not dead. Almighty Idios. Idios has given the world back its beloved. Praise her for her benevolence. Oscar, Julius, what happened? Oh, you need to stir yourself open, Cecilia. The conflict is at an end. I believe that everything will be alright. You're being naive, Oscar. We still have a duel to finish, do we not? Julius, no. You still intend to fight? On the contrary, the match is concluded. And besides, this fool managed to get hit on his sword arm. But it would not do for a duel such as this to not have a clear victor. Thus it stands to reason that the man who fought with a significant handicap yet emerged undefeated should be regarded as the victor. Wait, Julius. Don't misunderstand me, Oscar. I have not given up on the princess. Once you are healed, the duel will continue, but with blades of wood. Just as when we were boys. I see. Very well then, I accept your challenge. Have neither of you any regard for my own wishes? You are mistaken. You, my lady, shall judge today's match, and I think it only fair for the victor to be granted a kiss. Surely everyone waits with bated breath for it. Very well. Eek. Don't they look marvelous together? Mighty Idios, look well upon this, and may this fine day extend unto eternity. Eternal peace to Liberal. Eternal glory to Liberal. Quite the grand finale. But no matter. And so the curtain fell on the madrigal of the White Magnolia to grand fanfare and acclaim. And with its conclusion, an announcement went out that campus festival had reached its end. The crowd began to disperse and leave the campus, each person wearing a look of contentment. Ah, brilliant. Just brilliant. That was one fine play, if the director's allowed to say so. At first I thought people would make fun of us with the roles switched like that. I'm so glad they took it seriously. Agreed, the costumes worked out pretty well. I wouldn't want to have to wear mine again though. Corsets are like some form of torture. No kidding. Well, it was all for a good cause. And just wait till you see how many pictures the photography club took. Once of you ought to be particularly popular. Give it a rest. The ones with Estelle and Chloe won't exactly drive people away either. The guys always go nuts for the junior girls. I'm really gonna rake in the mirror. I mean, all the proceeds will go to a good cause. Jill. Estelle, what's wrong? What? Where? What are you talking about? Nothing important, really. You've been spacing out ever since the play finished. Are you okay? Well, that fight scene was pretty hard work. It's no surprise you're tired. You feel sick? We can take you to the nurse's office. I'm fine, really. I deal with fatigue every day as a racer. Just trying to get my head back in order is all. Oh. So, you don't mean... No, nothing like that at all. I promise. I'm perfectly alright. It's just for not interrupting. Miss Chloe, Oscar was so cool. I'm gonna be that cool when I grow up. Thank you. You're really great too, Miss Estelle. Mr. Julius. Hey now, Mary. And Joshua is so cute. Yeah, I couldn't stop looking. Thank you. It was great fun for us all. Play about love and friendship, being buffeted by the winds of a tumultuous era. It was so moving. The fight scene was intense, and the one could only expect it to end in tragedy. At such a heartwarming conclusion, I thought it was splendid. Well, with praise like that, I have to say it was worth the effort. Oh yeah. Hans? Oh, right, I almost forgot. What's up? It's nothing bad, don't worry. I'll be right back. Just keep doing what you're doing. Okay. Those were Jill and Hans, no? Oh, your friends are on the student council then? Yes, they were in charge of the production of the play. I see. I must thank them then. The children will have many fond memories of Ron. I've made up my mind. I will tell them my decision when we return to Minoria. And then tomorrow, we'll take the first steps. Whoa, so soon? Hey, what'd you talk about? Clem, you shouldn't listen in on grown-ups talk. It's okay, Mary, but I think we should probably return to the inn. We can have dinner and continue our discussions over there. Okay. Now then, Chloe, you too, Estelle and Joshua, I'm afraid we'll be taking our leave. Thank you for today. It was a lovely play. Hold on a sec. Jill's coming back any moment, and she'll probably want to say goodbye before you go. Pardon me. Oh, Dean Collins. It's a pleasure to see you again, Matron Teresa. apologize for not coming by earlier to thank you for taking the time to visit. You needn't thank me. The festival is magnificent. I'm grateful for the invitation. Yes, the students were magnificent, weren't they? Chloe told me of your current situation. Truly dreadful. I was trying to think of a way we could help. Jill. Yes, sir. Please, take this. Jill handed Matron Teresa a bulky envelope sealed with the Royal Academy's crest. What's this? We took up a collection for you. It's 1 million mira. Please use it to help rebuild the orphanage. 1 million mira? That's impressive. But how? Well, we have the Duke, as well as the Mayor Bose, so there are some celebrities here. But thanks to them, we were able to collect far more than we would have otherwise. Dean. No, I couldn't. I can't accept this. I don't see why not. The festival collects donations for charity every year. People donated specifically to help rebuild the orphanage. But it's too much. Please accept it, Matron. But Chloe, I realize you're overwhelmed, but think about it. With that much mira, the rebuilding could start, and you wouldn't need to go to Grand Cell. You wouldn't have to give up your herb garden. She speaks the truth. Joseph would want you to accept this for the children. You needn't focus on the amount, just what can be done with it. You're right. I don't know how to show my appreciation. Thank you. Thank you all so very much. That's awesome. Yes, that should settle that. Hey, what's this about going to Grand Cell? Did something happen? It's okay. There's no need to worry. You've all been through so much. It's really not that big a deal, but why are you crying, Matron? Don't be silly, Clem. These are happy tears. After the matron and the children left to return to Menoria, Estelle and Joshua joined the other students in cleaning up after the festival. By the time everything was done, the day had given way to evening. But we had everything set up for you to be able to stay. I mean, the festival just ended and everything. Sorry, but we can't. Since we're still apprentices, we can't go too long without checking in at the guild. We like to give our report before the day's out if we can, so you'll have to excuse us. Is that so? Oh well, guess I'm on my own tonight. It sure is going to be lonely in bed without you. What? Did you please give your tasteless jokes a rest? Estelle, don't listen to him. Oh, I joke. It's never boring with you guys, I'll give you that much. Hope you get the chance to come see us again. And stay for a couple of days and nights. Sure. We will. Thank you. We'll stop in again soon. Well, let's get going. We'll lose the daylight if we don't hurry. So you're headed to Menoria, Chloe? Yes, there's a lot I want to talk to the matron about. She said it would be alright for me to stay over at the inn with her and the kids tonight. I hate that you won't be here after the festival. Ah well, what can you do? I hope you have a good time. Oh yeah, about the matron and the kids. Isn't it kind of risky for them to be carrying around that much money? Oh, don't worry about that. One of the other bracers escorted the whole lot of them back to the village. Her name's Karna. Apparently the dean made a special request. He never misses a beat. Well, stay healthy, you guys. Here's hoping you guys do great with your bracer studies. Yep, you can count on it. Best of luck to both of you as well. We only had a few days at the academy, but it was great fun. Well, other than class anyway. What are you talking about, Estelle? Normally students spend most of their time attending classes. school festival might have been fun, but it was just a special event. Yeah, you're right. Man, being a student is tougher than I thought. What's wrong? Nothing. It's just that I can't sense Sieg nearby. I wonder where he went. Maybe he's just looking for dinner? Yes, that may be it. I'm sorry, I'm just being silly. Please allow me to come with you as far as this coastal road. Sure, it'll be fun. Let's do this. We don't have to go through all that again. Well, I guess this is goodbye. Yes, thank you so much for the last few days. No problem. It's been fun. Take care and say hi to Matron Teresa and the kids for us. Don't worry, I will. Hey, you three. Huh? You're from Minoria, aren't you? You guys are Huff Bracers, right? We've got big trouble. What kind of big trouble? Gasp, wheeze. Hang on a second, I need to catch my breath. Whew. Someone attacked Matron Teresa and the kids near Minoria. Oh, say what now? No. Hey, are you alright? Keep your cool. This is no time to go fainting on us. I'm sorry. Please, tell us whatever you can. Okay. They were apparently assaulted by some strange group on the way back from the campus festival. The kids are okay, but Matron Teresa and that bracer lady got knocked out. You mean Karna? No way. They must have been highly trained. I would have contacted the guild, but communications are down at the inn. I don't have much choice other than to run all the way here. I see. Well, thank you for your help. If you can manage it, would you go on to Rouen for us? We've got to hurry to Minoria. Okay, will do. Let's get going. Apparently I need to exterminate it because I can't go around it. Holy crap! Nice.
All right, we're good to go.
Okay. Matron Teresa was injured in a mugging? Mighty adios, what are they going to do? Please, your bracers. You have to catch whoever did this. The kids were mugged? What in the hell? When does it stop? I wonder if the muggers and the arsonists are the same people. There's some things no sane person could ever do. It makes me so angry. Looking for the matron, she's upstairs resting. First the arson, now those poor kids. All the orphans have been crying ever since they got back. Why would anybody pick on them like that? Oh, Miss Chloe, everyone. It was so scary. Thank goodness you're all safe. Pardon me, but what about the others? How's Matron Teresa? Don't worry, they're not hurt. They haven't woken up though, which has me a little worried. If I may then, I'd like to see them. No doubt about it, someone used sleeping powder. Sleeping powder? Yep, there's still a faint hint of it in the air. It's probably the kind without side effects, so there's no real need for concern. Hey Clem, can you tell us about what happened? I'll tell you. We were walking along the coast road with the bracer lady, and these strange guys in masks showed up out of nowhere. The bracer lady fought them for a while, but they surrounded her. She fought them to save us and Matron Teresa. That's why... There. It must have been so scary. They took an envelope from the matron. I wanted really bad to get it back. Mr. Joshua, I couldn't help her. Don't think that way, Clem. I know what Matron Teresa would just be happy that all of you are safe. That's why you mustn't blame yourself. But I don't believe this. Who would do such a thing? Whoever it is must certainly be skilled at hiding his or her presence. After all, the bracer wasn't alerted, and Matron Teresa is unconscious. Chloe, I get the feeling that this was very deliberate. I say that the criminals were probably targeting the donations Matron Teresa had on her. If we find the money, we'll find the culprit. Yes, you're probably right. You seem a little calmer than earlier. Yes, in order to help the matron and the kids, I must compose myself. Regardless, we must find who did this as soon as possible. She's right, you know. Ah! Agate. I heard what was going on at the guild. Looks like you've gotten wrapped up in one hell of a mess. Hey, don't make light of the situation. Karna got hurt, too. I know that, so quit your yapping. Karna's no amateur either. It takes someone pretty skilled to beat her. How about you give me a quick rundown of what's been going on here? Okay. Joshua and Estelle told Agate the whole story about the donations for the orphanage. Huh, alright then. There's definitely something weird going on. Weird how? Well, here's the thing. You know that Raven gang that was hanging out at the warehouse? They're all gone now. The warehouse is empty. They must be the ones who assaulted Matron Teresa. I'm not sure about that. I doubt they'd have what it takes to get the upper hand on Karna. Yeah, that's true. They talk a big game, but I don't think they could back it up. Yeah, give them a single hard look and they shut right up. However, today, they're suddenly nowhere to be found. To fix something. Couple that with today's little incident, and what do you get? Like I said, something weird is going on. Even if they're not directly responsible for the fire, I do feel like they're involved somehow. Yeah, but this ain't that time to go checking that out. Come on, greenhorns, let's go. What are you talking about? Where are we going? You saw in the head or something? Obviously, we're going to the seaside path where the crime happened. How those idiots did it doesn't matter right now. We've got to focus on finding some clues as to where they are. True. Understood. We'll help. Wow, how'd it get to be so late? This is no good. How are we supposed to search in the dark? Hey, what was that sound? Oh, Siege, where have you been? What the hell? That's Siege. He's Chloe's Grafalcan companion. Ooh, as long as he's friendly. Scree! Scree, scree! Understood. Thank you, Siege. Scree! Now I've seen everything. So, Missy, what did your friend there tell you? The whereabouts of the ruffians who assaulted Teresa, evidently. It seems that he saw the attack. Haha, that's a good one. That's a good one. Nice going. Yes, most impressive. Scree! Now wait one damn minute. You mean to tell me you actually believe that loadable? We've seen him communicate several times. Hey, if you don't believe us, you don't have to come along. Come on, guys. Alright. Scree! Wait up, you punks. Does seem like it's homing in on something, but come on, are we really following that thing? If this is your idea of a joke, it's not funny. It's not a joke. The matron and the children are like family to me. Fine then. I thought you were yanking my chain, but I guess I'll tag along. Jeez, why don't you say what you really think? All that aside, we need to get going after her siege. Isn't that the way to the lighthouse? Let's go check it out. Just as I thought. The Bruni Lighthouse, it belongs to the city of Rouen. If I remember right, there's a man who lives here all alone. This appears to be the place. I'm almost positive that the ones who attacked Matron Teresa and their children are here in this building, which means that there's a high chance the perpetrators have taken over the lighthouse. And from the looks of it, that seems to be the only entrance. I guess that all there is left to do is check it out for ourselves. Yes. Now hold on there a minute, girl. I want to see the truth with my own eyes. What the hell are you talking about? I want to know why someone would do such a horrible thing like that. So please, take me with you. I can see where you're coming from, but... Oh, come on, don't act all stingy now. The only reason we knew about this place to begin with was because of Chloe. And I can guarantee she can handle herself. So at least you don't have to worry about her getting in the way. Estelle, Joshua, fine. Have your way, but I hope you remember these guys are the ones who put Karna out of commission. Make sure you don't let down your guard. I'll keep that in mind. Well, I guess it's decided then. Alright, let's hurry and check the place out. These guys again? Aren't they the ones from before? I swear if I wasn't looking at them with my own eyes right now, I'd never believe it. Hey, what the hell are you all doing here? The Raven Gang members' eyes are blank and emotionless. Hey! Agate, look out! Where are they getting this strength from? Dean, you son of a... This is just perfect. Now, I don't know what kind of drugs you're smoking. If I have to beat some sense back into you, I will. Don't let me get you slacking again. I can't believe it. These guys are 100 times stronger than we dealt with them at the warehouse. They appear to be acting rather strange. I wonder what's going on. Looks like they're being controlled by someone. Controlled? Yeah, I agree. I'd say it's some sort of special hypnotic induction using a combination of drugs and suggestion. This allows the person controlling them to draw their maximum physical potential. Can someone really do that? Of course, but they need to be pretty skilled to even attempt such a thing. And I can only think of one group that could pull off something like this. Do you have an idea who might be responsible? Yeah, possibly. But there's no time to talk about it now. Let's head upstairs. The real perpetrator should be up there. Alright, let's go. Alright, so first... Here they come again.
Let's do this!
Okay. Nice. Oh, you missed.
All right, we're good to go.
Nice. I'm really sorry about this. I really don't want to fight with anyone being controlled, but this isn't the time to be holding back. We don't need to kill them, just knock them out. Alright. Okay, just learned comment. It's always nice. More learn things is always good. Hey, you hear that? A job well done. Now I'll be able to blame this mess on those punks and everything will work out perfectly. So I take it that you're satisfied with our work? Yes, you handled things nicely. But just to make sure, you haven't left any incriminating evidence, right? You've got nothing to worry about there. And when those fools regain their senses, they won't remember a thing. lighthouse keepers shouldn't wake up till morning either. I'm relieved to hear that. With this, the matron of that orphanage should give up on her dreams of rebuilding it, and the series of incidents along with this arson will end up looking like the work of those lowlives. We can get 2 birds with 1 stone. It's perfect. We're glad to see that our clients are happy with our work. However, if you don't mind me asking, what's the benefit in destroying that orphanage? That's the one thing I've been having a hard time understanding. Please, if you really want to know so bad, I'll let you in on the secret. The mayor intends to transform that entire area into a series of very, very upscale vacation homes. Interesting. A scenic seaside area not far from Ruan City. What more favorable geographic conditions could there be than that for a vacation home? We'll build lavish estates there and then sell them off to the highest bidders. That's been the mayor's plan all along. Now that's a ritzy plan if I've ever heard one. But I still don't get why it was necessary to burn the orphanage to the ground. Think about it. Imagine trying to sell a luxury estate to someone with a ramshackle place like that marring the view. Not to mention all the little brats running around close by and making a ruckus. I see. Something like that would definitely cut the value in half. But instead of going to an extreme like that, why not just buy up the place? You didn't really think that stubborn woman would sell off the land left over by her late husband, did you? And if we were to haul away the burned out remains while they were away and built something in its place, there's not much they could do, could they? And since they have no money to rebuild the place, they'll have no choice but to accept their fate. That was your reasoning? How long have you been standing there? For something like that? You hurt Matron Teresa and the children and burned their memories to ashes? You deprived those children of their smiles for that? How did you know we were here? But before that, what are those lowlifes doing downstairs? Too bad for you, they're taking a long nap. I think that mayor was behind it all. Plus some faces we've seen before seem to be involved too. So you know who we are, do you? We've been briefly acquainted with that red-headed bracer before. Ha! So running off like dogs with your tails between your legs and sicking some monsters on me means we're acquainted, huh? But now I've finally got you where I want you. Kill them. Kill them all. Now that they've seen my face, I can't let them walk out of here alive. It's unfortunate that you've fallen this far, Gilbert. Well, since this is a request from our client, I guess we'll just have to comply. Let's see what you've got, bracers. That's exactly what I was thinking. Just because you're hired help, don't think that you're any less responsible. I think it's time to make you taste the power of the heavy blade. Okay.
Sit!
Piece of cake.
This can't be. Gilbert, steward of the mayor, and you boys in black. In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby placed under arrest. Give it up and surrender. You're pretty tough, I'll give you that. Going toe-to-toe with you hasn't disappointed me at all. I heard Lieutenant's going to be mad. He warned us about this. We shouldn't have been careless as we were. Lieutenant? You mean that guy wearing the red mask who was negotiating with the Sky Bandits? I'm surprised you know about that. It looks like you dogs from the guild are better at sniffing things out than we thought. Your insults are pretty funny, considering we just gave you a serious beatdown. Now hurry up and throw down your weapons and surrender. Sorry, but we can't do that. What? What do you think you're doing? Don't move. Coming closer and this guy's brains are gonna be splattered all over the place. What's the meaning of this? What do you intend to do by threatening your employer? You're wrong about that. You're not an employer. The mayor is. But whether it was you or the mayor here, the outcome would have been the same. We only cooperated with you because we shared a mutual interest, and we couldn't care less whether you live or die. Please, don't shoot. Don't shoot me. Cut the tears and the crap. Don't think you can get away by trying to fool us with a show like that. Ah! My leg! Ah, my leg! Gilbert? Looks like they're serious about what they said. If this isn't enough of a show for you, then how about we blow the brains out of the late housekeeper? He has nothing to do with this. If his life means anything to you, then I suggest you back up. Let's see. Like, over by the stairs. Seems we don't have much of a choice. That's right. Do what you're told like the dogs you are. And it looks like this is where we bid you farewell. Wait, don't think you're getting away this time. A rope? These guys were seriously prepared for anything. I'm leaving you to take care of that idiot steward and the rest. What? I'm going after these guys. The rest of you report to Jean and ask him for further instructions. Ah! Hold on a second, didn't you just hear what Aggie said? We can't just forget about Gilbert and those guys in the Graven Gang. That's right. And I think Gilbert got what was coming to them. He's still hurt. Oh, alright. I hate to say this, but I guess I'll have to leave the rest up to Agate. And Thus, in the end, Estelle and the others were able to take back the stolen money without incident. By the time the mayor's steward and the group of delinquents were safely locked up in the Minoria windmill shed, morning had already broken. Now then, I'll keep an eye on things here. Could you return to Rouen and report back to Jean? That's fine with me, but are you sure you'll be okay? Come on, I just got a whiff of sleeping powder's all. It all happened a little too fast for me to remember who attacked me, though. Pretty shameful, I know. Don't beat yourself up over it. You still managed to fend off 4 attackers. The children are safe thanks to you. I can't thank you enough. Well, I guess there's that at least. Still, will Agate be okay facing them on his own? I know he's tough and all, but it still worries me. Yeah, if they somehow managed to get the drop on him. For now, we just have to trust he knows what he's doing. He's been after those guys for a while now. He knows how they work, so I think they'll have a tough time taking him on. Yeah, I guess you're right. We'll just have to focus on what we can do. You're right. You're exactly right. I'll hang on to the donated money until the matron wakes up. If those guys want it, you have to pry it from my cold, dead fingers. You can count on me. I'll be fine, so you go on ahead. Alright, be careful. Let's go, guys. Back to Rouen we go. Dalmore was behind everything. He was just pretending to be all kind and everything from the start. I've been kind of wondering about this. But will we be able to catch the mayor this time? She raises a good question. This may be difficult. The Bracer Guild has a non-interference policy when it comes to government affairs. And considering he has control over the whole Rouen region, arresting the mayor isn't going to be easy. Hold on a second. Doesn't anyone else find that strange? It is funny, but the law is the law. That's why the guild can have branches anywhere, even in the Erebonian Empire. Yeah, but still. Anyway, let's just get to the guild and talk to Jean. I think I'll have some useful advice for us. Okay. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. We just need to make the man in charge pay his tab. What is it? Well, are you two going to the guild? I just remembered something I need to do, so can you go on ahead without me? I'll catch up to you shortly. That's fine. Are you going to go back to campus then? Yes. I think I should report into the headmaster and let him know what's happening. Okay. I got it. We'll be waiting for you at the guild. I'm sorry, Estelle. You too, Joshua. Chloe produced a notepad and pen and began scribbling furiously. This ought to do it. I understand. It's hard to believe that Mayor Dalmore is behind these recent events. This is certainly a major incident. So, Jean, do you think the mayor can be caught? Well, I'm afraid it's going to be rather difficult. The only way it'll really happen is if he can be caught in the act. I figured as much. You can't be serious. So, Joshua, I'd like for you to go to the mayor's estate and question him. It doesn't matter if he gets angry. I just want you to buy us some time. And you'll contact the Royal Army in the meantime? Precisely. I'll contact Lesson Fortress, HQ at the Orbital Communication System to request assistance. I don't like having to rely on the Army, but I don't see any other option. Once Chloe catches up to us, we'll go see the mayor at once. I made it. Sorry for the delay. Pick a stone with an interview while the Royal Army is contacted. Ah, I see. Maybe that wasn't so necessary after all. So will you be coming with us? Oh yes, please allow me to accompany you. We'll be counting on you to contact Army, Jean. Leave it to me. This is on top. That is pretty good. That's weird. Man, this place is huge. Is every building that nasty stuff from a place this nice? I don't think that really matters. Mayor Dalmore is originally from a large family of nobles. I think this estate has been passed down for generations. Okay, so the estate wasn't paid for in blood at least. That's something. Anyway, we need to find him and question him. Okay. So we will leave it here and pick this up next time.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of The Trixie Show. Don't forget to subscribe, like, or even join Miss Trixie for all the upcoming shows.